Number 15 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 15.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Machado has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Heading out towards shallow right.
I got it. Me.
Renfroe will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Trevor Story, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Pops straight up. Number 15 waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these 2 teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. 2 evenly matched, well-coached ball clubs.
6-3 the final score today. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dinelson Lamet takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Number 15 hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left Your
Number
attention, please.
15 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 15.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos.
Leading
He
up
singled
for
his
the
last
bat.
time up.
Wilson Ramos.
0-1, here it comes. Front door curve is taken, strike 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Here's Juan Lagares. The center fielder.
First
number
pitch
13.
on its way.
Juan Lagares.
Hey, plays that one now.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Lagares is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Hey, one away, one away.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count.
One.
With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Stephen Burton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Stephen Burton.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And he'll make the catch to end it. And the Padres have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
9-6 the final tally in this one. San Diego slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Cal Quantrill notches his 3rd win of the year. Felix Pena permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Number 15 wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 6 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Your
Number
attention,
15
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 15.
Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken in by Machado. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back. Foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Anderson leads off first with 1 away. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Michael Conforto goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. So here's Brandon Nimmo as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
7-5 tonight's final. San Diego came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chaz Rowe gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Number 15 closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
15
your
is on, and he'll
please.
take over.
Number 15.
Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun.
Now back,
He's hitless
left
in
fielder.
3 at-bats to this
Willie
point. From the stretch, here's the
Calhoun.
pitch. Fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up.
Got it, got it, got it.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 2-0 finish today. San Diego took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Thomas Bowers earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20. Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
15
your
will
attention,
take the ball
please.
now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 15.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Second baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Here we go.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Colton Wong goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside. 1 down, 1 down.
Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Andrew Kisner will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13, Andrew Kisner.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Here we go, right now. Come on, guys.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Cut it. No runner, no runner.
Into the box now, Manny Alfaro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, 2 outs, 1 away.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The San Diego Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Cal Quantrill earns win number 4 on the season. Number 15 records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 4 runs on 9. Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
15
your
is
attention,
ready, and
please.
he'll take the ball from the
Now
manager.
pitching for the Padres, number 15.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's off to a hot start in April, currently second best in that department in the National League. Now in the box, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. A big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh.
It's always nice to take the opener of a four-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The San Diego Padres crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Robbie Erlin wins his 3rd of the season. Number 15 hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
15 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
now pitching for the Padres, number 15.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colin Moran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, popped him up. Mejia over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Gregory Polanco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Fouled off. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Friars rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dinelson Lamet wins his 3rd of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Mitch Keller pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Number 15 wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Your attention,
Number
please.
15 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 15.
The bottom of the 9th. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
And
he fouls this one off.
Here we go now. Let's go.
The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here it comes.
2-2 the count.
Pops this one up. And no, they can't get there. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Riley is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Digging in now, Blake Swihart. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Sogard is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Nino Peniagua will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Thomas Bowers earns his 5th winner of the year. Daniel Broadway struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Number 15 closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the Victoria. Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
15 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Padres, number 15.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Where's it first now?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Margot is there, 2 down. Standing in, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Myers on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Friars get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Kirby Yates claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 15 records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego